Hey, what's going on, guys? So I've actually been holding on to this video for quite a while just because I posted my score of this game about a week ago. So I'm finally actually being able to post the footage of the gameplay. I just go ham town on everybody, but I guess my team wasn't there with me. They definitely did not see eye to eye with me when it comes to actually trying to win. But you know what? Like I said in the video, like I said a week ago, you can't win them all. But at least you can have at least a little bit more fun in Titanfall 2 than other games where you're trying your best and you still don't win no matter what you do. But I don't know, for some reason in Titanfall 2 I still have a lot of fun, even though if I don't win, and I do very well, I still have a lot of fun. And I can't believe this guy walked through the smoke. It's like, what's up, dude? Just stumbling around everywhere. We actually have a lot to talk about today because I know this is going to be a week from today is Christmas. I mean, the 25th is on Monday. I start my work week tomorrow, and I haven't been on lately. I haven't been able to post a video lately just because actually last Sunday I hurt my back, so I've been actually really mopey around the house. I don't know about you guys. When I get injured, you know, I love working out. I love being active around everywhere, but as soon as I get hurt or I get sick, I act so damn mopey. It's just, I feel so sorry for myself or some, I don't know what it is, but I just feel so bad. But I'm finally able to kind of, I've been starting to work out again. I feel like I've recovered from my injury, my lower back injury. It was from squatting, and sure enough, I hurt myself during squat. So I had to miss a couple of days from work, and I'm finally happy to be back. So I'm happy to make commentaries again, even though for the past couple of days I've been just moping around the house, just feeling sorry for myself. But I'm happy to be back, and we actually have, like I said, a lot to talk about because I know tomorrow is the newest update that's coming for Titanfall 2. It's pretty much the Christmas update that we're getting. That is pretty much the grapple main update. I mean, there's no other ability in this game that's getting such a buff than the grapple. The grapple's actually getting back to its 2 charge, which is funny because it wasn't really considered a buff back then, but now it's actually getting a buff because it's getting its 2nd charge back. And I find that very funny that kind of talking about the update, that's pretty much the biggest change to it besides elite weapon skins and a couple of banners that are being added. It's definitely a funny thing that that's about the biggest change to the game. The one thing I want to say though is I cannot believe Ishii and so many other people talk smack about Legion. I do so well. I mean, you know what? Okay, so this is the kind of thing that's kind of funny. I have to call in like several Legions because there's so many times where I actually get my Legion like destroyed, but for somehow, some way, I'm able to like bring Legion back like 6 or 7 times. So he's like able to stay with me for most of the game. But it's just funny of how many times I actually had to re-earn him. But when it comes to like trying to like go after pilots or going after Titans, I find myself doing so well with Legion than any other Titan that's in the game. I mean, especially Smart Core is amazing when I'm able to activate it and I have like 4 or 5 guys in front of me. It's able to just take them out like that. And it's a funny thing of playing different Titans and still falling in love with Legion. I mean, it's just like the pilot ability. You find something that you love and you enjoy to play with, and Legion's just kind of my thing. Cloak's my ability I love to go to. Spitfire is the gun I love to go back to, and Legion is my Titan that I love to pick. And it's just, I find it funny, and I'm not giving Ishii, like, I'm not upset with her whatsoever. I just find it funny that people are so upset with Legion and think he's like trash or whatever. It's like, no, come on, I'm doing so well with them. Don't talk smack about my baby boy. So the one thing I did actually find funny though about this gameplay, so you know, playing through this, I try to play games to win. I wanna play a game. I don't play games to lose. That's pretty much where I'm going at. Is I play games to win. I'm very competitive when it comes to that, just because one, I want to have fun. I have fun when I'm winning and when I'm doing good. And I don't know. I hate losing. I would rather have, you know, a higher K or a lower KD and win the game than have a high KD and still lose the game. So this is kind of the bummer about this game. But like, look at that! Look how many people I just took out with. I mean, I died, but I mean, my score compared to everybody else, it's like me up here, and everyone's like, that's another thing. I wish I could, like, you know, you have footage of me playing. I wish you could get footage from what are my teammates doing? What in the world are they doing around the map? I would love to know what they're doing, just because I'm like, am I just? I feel like I'm not that good. Like, I feel like I'm decent, but I feel like I'm not like I feel like this is mostly luck more than anything, and my Spitfire is kind of helping me out on that. But I would love to know and see like what these guys are dealing with too. Freaking Tone, the 40 mil. Another thing I thought was funny too is that there's actually a kid on my team that's actually yelling at my teammates. During the time, I didn't have my microphone in, but I could still hear chat from my teammates. And the funny thing was, he was like, "Oh, hey, it's Butterbar. Hey, what's going on, dude? Yeah, you're having fun talking to me and stuff like that." And I couldn't really talk back to him. But as the game and the match continued on, he started yelling at my teammates like, "Oh my God, he's carrying this! Like, you know, you guys need to get at it. You guys need to go at it. You know, Butter's here." And what? Like, one, I don't care. Like, it's not a big deal to me. I find it more funny and entertaining. Like, if I go into a coliseum and people know me and like start teabagging, I'm like, "Oh my God, that's hilarious that people are doing stuff like that." And then the fact when I come into here and somebody's like yelling at somebody because I'm in here playing and they're not doing as well as I am. I just found that funny, and just the fact that somebody was kind of supporting me and like getting mad at somebody else, I just thought was funny. And oh my God, I've never seen. Okay, so when I was talking about a couple of days ago, when I was talking about, you know, I feel like how the game has changed and it's not like the same game it used to be. I've never seen so many Nuki Jacks. I mean, I would love to know from you guys if you guys have seen the same thing. Oh my God, it's like every single game I get into, it's Nuki Jacked here, Nuki Jacked here. It's just all over the place, and I always wanted to know from you guys if you guys are actually experiencing the same thing, because I'm also seeing Titans that don't normally have Nuki Jack, and I'm like, that a Scorch with Nuki Jack? What? An Ion with Nuki Jack? Like, just like different things. I'm just like, that doesn't, I feel like that doesn't work well, but they have it equipped, and I'm just like, whatever, no big deal. But yeah, like I said, a lot of stuff to talk about, a lot of stuff to get off of mind just because I have not been able to upload these past couple of days because I've been moping. So a couple of things I wanted to talk about is if you have not seen Star Wars The Last Jedi, I definitely recommend doing it. Visually and seeing the old, the old Star Wars, characters and stuff like that. It was a great game to kind of, or a great movie to watch and to have a lot of entertainment. With the story and everything, I didn't really care much for it. I wasn't a huge fan of the way that the story went. But like I said, to each their own. I said it in a tweet. I was like, to each their own. But I did not care for Star Wars. Star Wars: The Last Jedi. But I know everybody's different. I know everybody has a different perspective on things. The movie left me with too many questions, just because there's so many things in the movie that was not answered. There's so many things that are still left out there floating about, what's going on here, what's going on there, and I feel like we just had no closure on anything, and it's just, I don't know, it's just weird. I felt very, not fulfilled, I guess, with this movie. I was, actually, to tell you the truth, I was looking forward to, like, the WTF moment of Last Jedi, just because the Empire Strikes Back had, Darth Vader and Luke, Darth Vader telling Luke that he was the father, and that was the WTF moment of Empire, and I was like, oh my God, what is going to be that thing that's going to, just snap everybody and be like, oh my God, like that is, the big reveal, and nothing was like that whatsoever. So that was the only thing I was just kind of disappointed about. Again, I know a lot of people really still enjoyed it, and all of us enjoy different types of movies. I'm not going to dog on people that like The Last Jedi. Just because I don't like a movie and you like a movie, it's not a big deal. But it was just one thing oh man, I'm just such a huge Star Wars fan that I didn't really care for too much. So that was just my little Star Wars spiel. I know everybody's gonna be like, oh, screw you, Butter, in the comments, but I don't care. It was one thing that I just didn't really care for in Star Wars, and I cannot believe this stuff. The one thing with Titanfall 2 that I really wish would have happened in this game, to give like kind of a slight buff to Cloak, is I wish that they would still be able to not see you once you actually take the battery. I mean, the one thing I love being a Cloak player is stealing people's batteries, but as soon as you steal that, you have that green trail that follows you everywhere you go because of that battery, and that's the one thing I really wish with Titanfall that they would have changed that. It definitely hampers down the Cloak player because you are going to be spotted with this battery, and that's just the one thing. Like, even though I'm invisible, I still gotta run away and hide because I know I'm gonna get picked off someplace and get sniped or whatever, and I still have to be kind of aware of my surroundings and where I'm gonna go and where I'm gonna place my Titan at if I actually, like just was able to unlock it as soon as I actually got that battery. Next thing I wanted to talk about is I've actually been putting a lot of time into not only Star Wars Battlefront 2, which again I know not a lot of people actually like that game, but I still play it. I still want to make videos on it just because, again, I'm a huge Star Wars fan and I really enjoy actually playing the game. But also too, I've been playing a lot of PlayerUnknown's Battleground, PUBG, and oh man, there's a lot of mixed feelings with me in that game just because of how ugly and rough it runs, but just of how much fun I have with either playing as a group. I don't really play as a person by myself. I can't do it. I feel like I'm so nervous. I have no idea what the hell is going on, and I feel like if I just make the one wrong move, wow, that guy almost hit me. I didn't know how close that was until just now. It makes me so chaotic of what's gonna go on just because I'm by myself, and I know some people actually like that stuff, but I don't know. I just feel so like scared, or I don't know what it is, but I feel like uneased because I'm all by myself and I have no idea what's going on. But I have a lot of fun when I do duos, and I play as a squad just because I love the communication between a team and just the realism of PUBG. Just because, you know, I will play Fortnite from a time or two just because I enjoy. You know, just kind of the realism, just kind of the fantasy of it, you know, being able to build structures, the different kind of funny, goofy weapons that they kind of have liberty to do just because it's kind of a fantasy type of game that PUBG really can't do, and stuff like that. I actually get a really big kick out of it. I mean, like, they made, like, the snowball gun, which freezes people, and I thought that was a pretty cool thing. But I don't know, I just love the realism of PUBG just because I love learning about different guns and having knowledge on different types of weapons that are in PUBG that I love just kind of using my own type of knowledge on and picking up these guns and be like, oh, you know, this gun's gonna be great here, or this gun's gonna be good here, or, you know, go here, go there. And it's just like a lot of fun stuff, and especially too, it's a new game, so I'm actually really enjoying it just because it's a new game. The the frame rate though, the connectivity issues that it's having is definitely a big thing for me, that it's just kind of turning me away from the game. And that's the one thing I actually fear for that game, because if they don't fix it anytime soon, a lot of people are actually going to be turning away from that game, because I know I get tired of the connectivity and the really bad graphics. But hopefully before too long, within the next couple of months or weeks or whatever, we'll hopefully get some updates to actually fix this. Right now, I am hiding like a little bitch. I am telling you what, right now, I was hiding from those two Titans just because I was like, oh my god, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get out of this alive. I stole a battery. I know somebody was pissed about it, so I was like, F it, I'm just going to go this way. And sure enough, I like get to here, I turn around, and sure enough, they were following me. So I was like, thank God I went into this hallway. And I was like, you know what, F it, I'm just gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot a thunderbolt. And sure enough, it got me my Titan. I was like, wow, that was actually really lucky that they went both down there, just because I was able to actually get my Titan back. And it's stuff like that that I really enjoy. I mean, again, Titanfall 2 is a game that you can come back to again and again and again. Even though some things have changed from the beginning of the game, it's still a game that I love just kind of picking up, having fun, and just having these crazy WTF moments of the game with, you know, earning, you know, a Titan so many times, or getting so many kills with the Spitfire, or the minigun with Legion. And it's just stuff like that, or even crashing a Titan down on another Titan. It's stuff like that that brings me back to the game over and over again. And there's not too many games out there that have like this, this special feeling that Titanfall does. I mean, bam, taking out an Ion before he takes me out. I mean, stuff like that, moments like that just makes it so intense and such a thing to come back to over and over again. And right now, we are so damn close to actually catching the lead up right now. And it's just like, come on, like it's neck and neck right now, pretty much. We're in the lead. I'm popping people off. I'm really hoping my teammates are kind of covering my back, helping me out. It's 60-44. Oh my God, what's going on? It's just crazy right now. And sure enough, I shouldn't have got out of my Titan. At that point, we were so ahead, and I got nervous about staying in my Titan. But sure enough, that was the leaderboard right there. 42 kills, 7 Titan kills, and 40 grunt kills. I was just like, holy crap, I cannot believe I just did that. But it was definitely a lot of fun, even though we didn't lose. Like I said, you can't win them all, but it's great to get into a game and still have a lot of fun, even though you're not winning, but you're at least trying your best. And hopefully, too, at least your teammates are trying their best. So, again, guys, I'm happy to be back. I'm sorry for the last couple of days I've been moping around, but I hope you guys have had an amazing weekend. I hope you guys have an amazing week. You know, a week from today, again, Christmas is coming up. So, I hope you guys have a great Christmas. I will see you guys again later this week. So, have a great rest of the day, and I will see you guys next time.